Well, I wanted to do something on a different video today on Mother's Day, and it has to do with the difference between Lucifer and Satan. Yeah, who are they? Well, if you know anything about the Bible, Lucifer was an archangel, like Michael. These were, when God, created his first children, they were the angels. Humans came later. They were his second creation. And Lucifer didn't particularly like the fondness that God had for the humans over his first children. And eventually he tried to overthrow heaven and was cast into hell as punishment, along with Satan. But Satan, well, you'll see, he was a servant of God's. The worship of God has been a part of religion since the beginning of time. However, there are beliefs about God's polar opposite. They are commonly known as the devil and are linked to sin. Lucifer is one of the devil's many names. Satan, Prince of Darkness, but here's the thing, they are two separate individuals. Satan is the Prince of Darkness because Lucifer is the king of hell. He's also the father of lies. Satan lies all the time, but Lucifer, he was also known as morning. You'll see. Satan, Prince of Darkness, Beelzebub. Oh, he's also a devil. Yeah. Moloch, the father of lies. Yeah, that's the difference between. Yeah, Lucifer versus Satan. The main difference between Lucifer and Satan is that Lucifer is an ancient Latin name for the planet Venus, and Satan is a creature who tempts believers to sin. Yeah, Satanism and Lucifer. Oh my God, I've not ever seen this word. Luciferianism are two schools of thoughts that exalt this Satan or Lucifer in today's culture. The name Lucifer was taken from a Roman mythology son of personified dawn, the goddess Aurora, and was subsequently incorporated in Christian legend as a demon word. The name of the ancient Greek figure was originally used as Morning Star or Shining One in the appropriate Bible passage. Satan is a force that manipulates humans into sin or falsehood. In Judaism, Satan is said to be God's servant. It is usually used as a metaphor for the Yetzer Hara or evil inclination. In Christianity and Islam, he is mostly known as a rebellious fallen angel who, despite his defiance against God, is granted temporary control over the fallen world and a slew of demons. Comparison table between Lucifer and Satan. The parameters of comparison. Lucifer, Satan. Existence, heaven. Lucifer. Existence, Lucifer, heaven. Satan is hell. Impression, with wings and divine. With crimson skin, horns, and hoofs, but no wings, devilish. Symbolizes good divinity. All nemesis, goodnesses. Places archangel, one of heaven's highest levels, expelled from heaven. Yeah. Meaning, he who bears light is how Lucifer is described. Satan denotes adversary and accuser. What is Lucifer? Lucifer is the name of a number of characters linked with the planet Venus in mythology. The entity name was derived from Roman mythology, son of personified. Okay. A moniker. Okay. was later adopted in Christianity tradition as a moniker for the devil. Lucifer is contemporary scholar usually reads with the phrase in corresponding biblical texts where the name of the ancient Greek figure is first used as a morning star rather than as the brilliant star. Venus, by the name Luciferus, is the fourth star. Some people believe that it's Juno's. It is documented in numerous legends that Hesperus is named as well. The biggest of all stars looks to be. Some people believe that it represents Aurora's sun and Cyprius, I could be mispronouncing that, who outperformed so many of them in the beauty that even he lived with Venus, and for this reason it's named Venus star as, oh my god, what the I'm not pronouncing that word. You can pronounce it yourself. It may be seen in dawn and dusk, and therefore both Luciferius and Hesperus have been correctly termed. In Roman legend, Lucifer was the name of the planet Venus, the light bringer in Latin, although she was sometimes described as a masculine figure with a flamingo. This planet's Greek name was Phrothrius or Herospherius, also called Lightbringer. I might have gotten these two words mispronounced them. That's okay, you can read it for yourself. Meaning Dawnbringer, the mythical son of Aurora and Cepheus, and the father of Sais, I don't know how to pronounce that, were supposed to be Lucifer. He was often portrayed as dawning in poetry. Okay? What is Satan? Satan is a subordinate agent of God who is often used as a metaphor for the Yelzer or evil inclination. In Christianity and Islam, he is generally described as a rebellious fallen angel who was granted temporary control over the fallen world and a slew of demons to fight his rebellion against God. Shaitan, also known as Libis in the Quran, is a fiery creature that was driven out of heaven for refusing to bend before the newly created Adam, and who incites mankind to sin by infecting their brains with bad thoughts, evil suggestion. It is said that Satan, the devil, a servant of Yahweh's sons, is a celestial lawyer who enforces the law of Judea in the celestial court and tests the loyalty of Yahweh's followers in Tanakin, the Bible. The term is not in the book of Genesis, which merely describes a speaking serpent and does not recognize the snake as a supernatural creature. Numbers 22:22 depict the angel of Jehovah confronting Balaam on his ass, the first usage of the word devil in the Hebrew Bible, which refers to a supernatural character. The wrath of, oh dear God, I am so bad at pronouncing these words, Elohim, was stirred by the journey of Balaam, and as devil stood against him, the angel of Jehovah on the route in 2 Samuel 24, Yahweh sends an angel of Yahweh. I think that's V, W is pronounced as V, to put Israel to death for 3 days, murdering 70,000 people for David's forced censure. Main differences between Satan and Lucifer. Lucifer remains in heaven while Satan remains on earth or in hell. Lucifer has heavenly divinity and wings, but Satan has red skin, horns, hoofs, as well as a wicked appearance. Lucifer represents goodness and divinity, whereas Satan is the antithesis of all good. Lucifer means light bringer, but Satan means enemy or accuser. Lucifer is a previous Latin name for the planet Venus and is connected to the rising of the morning star, whereas Satan is a person who seduces believers into sin and was once an angel of God who rebelled against him, as well as mankind's first sin in the Garden of Eden. Conclusion. Although the Christian Bible implies that Lucifer and Satan are the same person, their personalities and stories are found in a variety of religious and mythical works. Over the years, Satan depictions have resulted in a plethora of great works of art. The primary distinction between Lucifer and Satan is that Lucifer is one of God's angels, but Satan is the demonic ruler of the underworld. Satan is the nemesis of everything good that exists or was created by God. Therefore, whereas Lucifer was the most perfect creature created by God, he was gorgeous in appearance and excellent in all he accomplished. Yep, you can look this stuff up. Yeah. But, yeah. So, I just want to do this quickly about that. What's the difference between Lucifer and Satan? Yeah. And it's biblical. So, yeah. So even though Lucifer was cast out of heaven, when he rebelled, like I said, I just wanted to point that out. So, have a good day, and happy Mother's Day. This is Gilgamesh. I'll talk to you later. Bye.